Hallelujah!
Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt, and today is the 12th day of December. On the 12th day of Christmas, Minnesota Whiskey Elite gave to me an ounce of mystery whiskey. Just a little bit of a heads up, if you're not paying attention to the calendar, if you're too busy doing other things, like paying attention to Bitcoin or Schmidtcoin, it's important for you to know that Christmas is less than 2 weeks away. And if you haven't done your shopping yet, shame on you. Stop procrastinating. I'm talking to you, and by you I mean me. Get out there and buy some gifts for the ones you love so that they still love you. I say today marks the halfway point of this calendar. And if I had to give myself a grade on my performance leading up to here, leading up to the 12th day of Christmas, the 12th day of Advent, I would give myself a solid, well-deserved D+. We're only going to get better from here. From here on out, we're rocking, we're rolling, we're rocking around the Christmas tree. Enough with the small talk. Let's get down to business. America. This bourbon looks spectacular in this ADHD Whiskey Glencairn glass. Details on how to buy them in the description below. Bourbon not included. www. It's like a golden raisin color. If the sun was beating down on a beautiful liquid golden raisin, that's what this looks like. A golden raisin for this occasion. And this occasion is day number 12 of the Blind Minnesota Whiskey Elite Advent Calendar. What's the name of that thing they built in a different country? Like 10 years ago almost? That changed whatever time we were living in. It like put us in a different dimension or something. He starts with an H. Huge hang glider. Collider. It's a large hadron collider. Whew. Let's put this whiskey into a different dimension with the large PATRON collider. Black hole. Cornbread? That smells like homemade bread. That smells like homemade bread. Ooh, familiar nose. Wheated bourbon, possibly Buffalo Trace. Cherries, vanilla, sweetness. Light sweet oak. Yeah. A little bit of warm marshmallow. This smells like a light, sweet, delectable sippin' bourbon. The smell is great. Day number 12. Let's turn me into a tipsy elf. Elf, down the hatch. And This feels like it's missing something. This feels very what I would call good, but missing a lot of components that would go into a great whiskey. It's astringent, it's a bit drying, it's a bit flat. It's missing some of the roundedness and some of the cohesiveness that makes a great whiskey a great whiskey. It's light, it's fruity, there's some caramel and some raspberry. There's an all-wheel drive launch from a Jeep Trackhawk. It launches straight down the middle of your tongue and burns some rubber straight down the middle. And by that I mean It's just a strip of like dryness that starts at the front and goes all the way to the back, right down the middle. Usually batched products don't have this problem. For that reason, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. This could be a single barrel of something, or it could be a homemade blend of something. A single barrel and a homemade blend both have the capabilities of not being cohesive and correct. Official guess, 115 proof, single barrel. Possibly an Old Forester? Unfortunately, the nose was way better than the palate here, and for that reason the score is going to suffer. I'm gonna go ahead and give it the old 6.9. It's a 6.9. The nose was great. It was light and fruity and sweet. The palate was drying and astringent, and that was too much for me to overcome. Day number 12. Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered. Batch 66. 112.44 proof. I really like Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered. Batch 66 is not the best batch, for sure. I was wrong about the single barrel. I was wrong about the home blend. Really starting to second, third, fourth, and fifth guess myself here, which is unfortunate. Thank you again to the Minnesota Whiskey Elite for sending this advent calendar. We're about halfway through, but we still have some work to do. And by work, I mean drinking. And by drinking, I mean having classy tasting sessions. Here, live, but not live, on ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt, and this is ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on living near an Amazon distribution center, because you get packages so fast. Like, how the heck? When we lived near Grand Rapids, Michigan for a little while, we would order something at like 4 p.m. on a Tuesday, and then Wednesday at noon we'd have packages. And we were like, this is nice. And we spent so much money on Amazon, buying so many things that we did not need. Became a bit of a problem. Unfortunately, that problem resolved itself when we moved to the western slope of Colorado, where Amazon Prime takes a week to get here. And I say that's weak sauce. I need gratification now. I'm gonna go look for something gratifying. I need it. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Big hugs and kisses. Good night. Wow, I suck at this now. It's terrible. It's getting really bad, actually. Not good.